Hello everybody and welcome back to Spelunky 2 day 47. That's right, 47. This one should be pretty straightforward. Our target, Tiamat. She's a wily mermaid. And she employs her many hordes of creatures to defend herself. But I'm sure with a little wile and a little guile, you can take her out. Can you say wile? I don't think that's actually a thing. You know, if someone's wily, I don't think you can say they've got wile. I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, hello everyone. It is a Wednesday. It's been a nice Wednesday for me. I've had a bit of time off today. And I slept in a little bit, caught up on the sleep debt I've been building up over the past week playing Red Dead Online and trying to cram in all the stuff so that I could buy all of the cheap gear that was on sale last week. So I'm feeling refreshed. Oh man. Oh, and I broke that as well, so now I can't get. Well, actually no, that's fine. We can go up this ladder. It's not a problem. And yes, I did that. I spent a bit of time this morning, you know, keeping track of the election in America, which is still ongoing. You know, stuff, despite what some people would have you believe, still very much not decided yet. So that continues unabated, and so I watched a bit of that. Had a peanut butter and jam sandwich, delicious. Oh yes, just strawberry jam, just a classic, you know, PB&J. Absolutely love that. You know, I tend to eat like just unsweetened peanut butter, just, you know, basically all peanut butter without some of the added stuff you get in peanut butter sometimes. And so the wow, there was just an arrow just flew across at us there. Where did that come from? There must have been like a snake or something. Oh, there is actually an altar here. That's really like, it's a really scary jump back to make. I guess we don't have to make the jump back because we can just go across the bottom, right? But anyway, had a peanut butter and jam sandwich, very delicious. Then I went out in the garden and I planted some shallots and some onions. So all around a nice day, pretty relaxing. Got a decent amount of kind of menial stuff done. Probably should have got that turkey before we sealed off our access there. But okay. Wouldn't mind going in there. We're probably not going to be able to get to Yang. This is a weird floor, for sure. I don't think this guy will fall down, so we should be safe to do this. Okay. I would kind of like to get the torch, but I don't know if it's going to be feasible to do so. Anything over here? Nothing over here. There is a shop, which would be nice. I tell you what, let's get a torch. Should be okay. Not anything of real value in there. I mean, well, there's money, which in a way is like more value than anything else, but it's not the kind of thing we're looking to get out of Yang's. So not too worried that we can't easily get around to him. That guy probably still alive. Oh my gosh, him going inside with Monty is actually kind of like, I don't know, something about it is upsetting to me. Oh man, see that burned the it burned the spider web and let him run at us there. Bit of silly damage, but we can probably rescue Monty. I don't know if we're going to do that or not, but we are pretty close. Oh man, now I think we definitely are now. I think at this point I will spend the bomb. Just move this out of the way. Okay, we'll get Monty over and then we'll go grab the torch. Easy does it. hope everyone's had a nice Wednesday essay. Good one for me. Pretty relaxed. You know, lots of time to rest and just watch the TV. I also watched a little bit of Northern Lion and Malf playing some co-op Spelunky, which was very funny. They had an entrance to the black market, which is like directly under a Kali altar, literally like the square under a Kali altar, which is maybe the worst location I've ever seen for a black market. I did hear the pet there. Now we can actually go over here. So maybe we should do so just to check we're not missing anything important. We are, in fact, missing nothing important. But we can see where the cat is, which is just over there. Yes, it's been relaxing for the most part. I mean, listen, watching elections is never that relaxing. But the rest of the day has been pretty chill. And honestly, you know, like, all things considered, like, the thing with watching elections is, and I don't want to get into the specifics too much, partly because, like I say, it is still very much an ongoing process. But one of the interesting things about watching elections is that, oh, look at that throw. That was unintentionally very good. One of the interesting things about watching elections is that there often isn't that much for the presenters to say minute to minute. And so what happens is they end up repeating themselves a lot and just going over the numbers again and again. And it's kind of actually therapeutic in a way, because it is just this repeated like on-pouring of information over and over and over again. Don't like hitting you there, Percy. I'm very sorry, but you know, just making sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage. It's always interesting to think about picking up urns. Ooh, hello. It's always interesting to think about picking up urns in Spelunky and how you go about using those items. Like, every urn could have gems in it, which is quite valuable. But also, urns can have bad stuff in, and you know, that's a problem. It's my there we go. That's what I wanted to do there. Okay, we'll pick up Percy in a sec. We'll grab a cape. I would love a cape. I would kind of like more ropes. We can't afford the climbing gloves, so let's just go all in on ropes. But that's one of those things, right? Maybe if we'd been smashing all of the urns we came across, and we smashed most of them, but we left a couple, maybe we'd have been able to afford to buy the climbing gloves. Would I have bought the climbing gloves and then just had 2 ropes? Probably. I feel like 2 ropes is enough a lot of the time. But you can never be too careful. Alright, we'll have a little look over here, see if there's anything important. It doesn't really look like there is, but we can certainly grab this gold. There is a bit of gold down there. I'll tell you what, let's go down this way. It shouldn't be a problem. So far, it has not been. I would love to shoot you. I guess we can go up here, right? There we go. Hoo hoo hoo! I don't know what happened there. We must have knocked something off a ledge, maybe, and it ended up pushing, like setting that arrow off. Okay, well, I feel like he should be dead. He is. Oh wow! And this drop down, that couldn't have worked out more perfectly. Normally, doing that will get the just shooting like that, you'll get the bomb box broken, or the bomb bag broken. You'll blow it up rather. I suppose it's not really broken; it's just, you know, destroyed. But we managed to avoid that by blind luck. Not going to pretend there was any skill to that. I was prepared to lose the bombs, honestly, if that's what it took. Okay, it just squished something down there. Hope it wasn't a bug, but it probably was. I'm pretty sure recoil doesn't break stuff. Oh no. Okay, you come off. We can set you down. Now, is there anything dangerous down here? Doesn't look like it. It looks like Percy can go down and it won't be a problem. Because the concern would be that you drop Percy down and then he runs into a punch trap. But it looks like we're okay. We'll give it a minute. Hiya, Kyle. How's it going? Beautiful. I got spike shoes. I have got spike shoes. Okay. Feeling nice about where we're at. Hope your Wednesday is going okay. We're doing alright. This is our first run of the day. We're in Volcana, which is sometimes a little scary. It's a Kali altar down below. I think we maybe did a sacrifice, but we've not done a ton. And I guess we're gonna see if we can track down old Vlad. Now we don't want to shoot this way, always worth bearing in mind. Looks like our key is probably here, which is relatively accessible. Now, I do see that up above us there is a... I don't even know what they're called, the crush traps, which are very scary. So I am going to be wary of that. I'm going to be wary of that. Interesting little path here. Doesn't seem to be anything back here, it's just that there are extra little bits of level created. But we should be relatively safe over this side for now. Do need to be a little cautious of this guy because they can jump up. We'll wait until he fades away. I don't think he's actually seen us. Okay, no, he is going to jump though. I wonder if that's just random. I'm never quite sure how those guys behave. Their behavior seems quite erratic, to be honest. Just completely mistimed the whip there. Don't love that. But I do love getting the thing. I kind of want to blow that up. I don't know if it'll upset Van Horsing. I don't think it will. Let's find out. Didn't seem to. Reason I did that is just as a safety precaution. If we want to do any sacrificing, we maybe won't even do any sacrificing. But on the chance that it comes up, you're going to drop down. You are. I don't think we're actually going to have a ton of time to sacrifice, so I'm probably not going to worry about it. We'll pop this guy here, but I think we're just going to try and make our way gradually out of the level. But we will check out what's going on in this shop. A boomerang. Not too interested in a boomerang. Okay. Onwards we go. A dark level. Never a fan of a dark level. And really, you got to be careful just firing the shotgun, as we have established, because you can get yourself into some real awkward scenarios just firing the shotgun. I'm trying to see if we theoretically should be able to get up here with this, but it's there we go. That's how you do it. Okay, so you know what? It's 500 gold. I'll perfect my my shotgun jump another time. Now, a dark level's an interesting one for this. I didn't hear much blow up. Lava could easily come down this pit. Hopefully with not much blowing up, we should be relatively safe here. Looks like we are relatively safe. That's exactly the thing I was worried about. Now, that wouldn't have killed us, but it would have hurt us. That's one of those things that I was talking about, right? When there's lava there, that's just death. In fact, we died with like 27 health to that exact thing. Now there should be an exit here, which is really what I want to do, is drop off our good friend and see if we can find our way into Vlad's. I kind of like this little banger of a tune here. Okay, now we rescued Van Horsing, which should be nice for us. You don't feel like you've made it out of Volcano in weeks. I don't feel like I've made it out of Volcano in weeks either, to be honest. Hopefully we should be okay here. No promises, because, you know, as soon as you start to think that you're going to make it out, that's when it all goes wrong. Okay, now you're going in the pit. Can we shotgun jump to that? We can. Okay, interesting. I actually don't know if we want to rescue everyone here. I think it can be more trouble than it's worth. Set that off for sure. We should go deal with Vlad first. Oh man, I shot Van Horsing. I'm sorry, dude. I was like, what happened? I didn't even get a message about the shopkeepers. I must have hit him with a bullet. I'm very sorry, my friend. Not my intent, I promise you. This guy's just hanging out here, which is kind of cool. Don't want to break the ghost pot. I don't think it's worth our time. We're going to head over this way, go back down the way we came. There is potentially more to collect in here, but I honestly don't think it's the end of the world one way or the other. I'll not turn down 500 gold though. Okay, and I guess we'll take a turkey with us. So far, feeling alright. Guy, you've done a good job, my friend. So how's everyone's dinner looking tonight? I'm planning to cook a nice spiced lentil and vegetable soup after this is done, which hopefully won't take me too long. Moon challenge, always a delight. Okay. So yeah, I've got carrots, I've got peas, I've got potatoes out of the garden, onions out of the garden, and I'm also going to put in a jalapeno that came out of the garden. So starting to actually get some stuff. It's kind of cool. You know, I'm not a big gardening person. Really, the influence comes from my dad, who loves gardening. But I do enjoy it. It is quite therapeutic, especially when the weather is nice, to be able to get out and just dig some stuff. And yeah, being able to have all that extra food is pretty good. Feel good about that. So, gonna make a lentil soup with carrots and peas and potatoes. Have some bread with it. It's gonna be good. It'll be a good time. Mining, as ever. Not any particular goals. We don't need Huyi's bow because we have Guy's shotgun. I was like, wait, she's talking to someone, but it was just our turkey. Now remember, if we shoot these guys, they will reflect the bullets back at us. So I need to make sure not to do that, because that's just a way to instantly get yourself in trouble. I actually don't think I want to aggro these guys. I've kind of come around on, like, it's very easy to just blow them up. To be like, well, I'll just blow you up. But I actually don't think most of the time I want to blow them up. it's kind of risky. Okay, looking for the ghost pot, which I don't see, just so I don't do anything reckless. There is also a shop down there, so we need to be a little cautious about how we shoot, if we do shoot. We shouldn't actually necessarily need to. That was a foolish mistake there. We'll leave this guy. We'll leave this guy. He's fine. He's not a problem. Okay, he has become a problem. This is why you don't leave witnesses, because they. Okay, well the turkey is dead, which is not actually a problem because it's what I wanted anyway. But I have taken 2 damage in the process, which is completely unnecessary. We've almost thrown our shotgun into the shop. All around mistakes there. But we're alive and we're moving on to 2-4. It's been an okay Volcana so far. Let's hope that 2-4 keeps that trend alive and kicking. We've got the skeleton key, so I guess, you know, why not check out this room? Ghost pot is in a fairly safe location, which is nice to see. Compass is fantastic. Love that. Love to get a compass. Key is in there, but we don't need to worry about it. There is an altar, which I would love to make some sacrifices on, so we'll try and move with a little haste. Not too much haste, of course, because that can be dangerous. Now here's an interesting conundrum. I guess the thing we do is we take our shotgun across. In fact, we can't even get up to the altar. The altar's up above us. That's an interesting one. Oh man, I'm gonna die, and I jumped on him as well. Okay, I actually jumped on him safely, and then I jumped off. Now we can't deal with him. He's more danger than he's worth. We'll get our health back. Where did my gun go? Is my gun down there somewhere, or is my gun just gone? I think my gun might just be gone. I don't even. Oh, I see it. I see it. Never mind. You know what? I don't know about this altar anymore. No. I'm so used to climbing those. I need to get better at that. Those specific platforms, like I'm so used to the way that you do. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's entirely my mistake there. I'm so used to climbing those platforms. So the thing you do with those specific platforms is they're 2 up. So you jump and then you grab them, and then you can jump up onto them and you can go. Right, the same as you would with a lot of things. But the thing is, as soon as you have spring shoes or like Vlad's cape, and I try and do like a double jump, and then I'm not moving at the angle I'm expecting to move, and I get myself in trouble. Unnecessarily, I might add. You know, I shouldn't get myself in trouble there, but I do. Okay, Percy, I don't think you're worth the trouble, to be honest. Don't mean to be cruel, but I genuinely don't think. Just tech him up to the top. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. Just check what's down below us. Nothing of real import. There we go. Had to deal with that fairly quickly, and we did so. All feeling reasonably good so far on this level. No real secrets over here. I would kind of like to get this stuff. Beautiful. This will probably set that bat off. It did indeed. I would like to get around to the... Oh, man. Bad damage. But I wanted to get around to the bat. In fact, let's pick you up. And let's put you down there. Out of the way. Okay. Okay. Easy does it. That arrow trap, not a threat. Put you down for a second. I'm just going to do this. Cheeky little dunk. And we'll move on our way. Okay. Very glad I bought a throwable. Something in the throwable, as it turns out. Come on. I feel like they get slightly too many iframes. If I would see any change from the moles, you know, I think there's been lots of debate, you know, should they have less health? Should they... I don't know. I feel like less health is the one I hear most often. But I would actually, like, a change I would be interested in seeing would be, oh man. They get up quickly and I was ready for it, but not actually appropriately ready. So, I'd love to go down there, but we can't get back up from it if we do. Now I do hear old Monty. Ah, very disappointed in that that little sequence there. The moles are a nightmare. The moles are still a nightmare. You know, I feel like I've become complacent to the moles, but they are still very much a threat. Oh dear. Got in my own head there. Got in my own head. I think the way that last run ended did me a disservice. Just need to keep it calm, keep it collected. Don't walk into spiders. Wah! Let's get this sapphire. Should be fine. Absolutely. Lots of gold. And Percy. Percy's probably safe to drop down. He may actually not drop down here. No, he's not going to. Okay. That's fine. We can send the rock down first. This is one of those scary situations where, like, I want to go down because... Come on, come on. Ken, come on. What are you doing? Oh dear. It's bad play. Bad play. Sometimes it happens. You've you know, one of the core things in Spelunky is how well you react to things going wrong. And they did not go very well there. All I wanted to do was put the cat down somewhere safely so I could set off this arrow trap, and instead I took like 3 unnecessary damage. Wanted to make that jump. I really wanted to make that jump. Okay. We've had a couple of deaths. Was that a 1-1? Was that a 1-1 death? Come on, buddy. Better. Absolutely better. Okay, confidence. Don't worry about the mistakes. The mistakes are in the past. And now, only victories. See, what I've done is created this scary little spike for myself that shouldn't be a problem. But, there we go. Okay. You're safe to go down. I'll come down with you. Okay. I don't think he would have gotten up, but always good to check if you can do so easily. And we could. Okay. Sit up tall. Spelunky brain engaged. We're ready to party. I hear fireworks, which is exciting, but still shouldn't be fireworks. You know, I guess it is, what are we on now? It's the 4th of November, so I guess it's kind of acceptable to have fireworks again, because it's basically, firework night is, what, the 5th? Remember, and all that. But I feel like, you know, you save it for the 5th. Or, also acceptable is like the weekend of. But, you know, think of the animals, won't you? Won't you think of the animals for once? Of course they won't. Ooh, I do want to go over there. I'm very lucky that arrow didn't drop down there. Don't like this. Don't like this. Okay. But again, this is one of those situations that we should be able to deal with. It's firework night tonight here, apparently. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, we dealt with that well. I feel good about that. That was a good 1-1. We've come out with a lot of money. We've come out with our life intact. 5 lives. We brought a throwable with us. That's all you can ask for on 1-1. You know? Now, I could get that ghost pot, and I certainly will keep it in mind. At the moment, it doesn't need to be a consideration. Because we can come back around to it. Looking for the key. Okay, sapphire, very nice. Afraid we're not getting that one. I tell you what, I'll bring the ghost pot down. Just see there's nothing up here. Nothing up here. Our priority here is getting the Udjat Eye. Anything over that is a bonus. A cheeky, cheeky bonus. And I love a cheeky bonus. Okay, we'll grab this gold. We've got a bit of time to do so. Looks like that's the bottom of the level. So the Udjat Eye probably down there somewhere. There it is. There's that's my old Spelunky 1 whip. Of you just avoid the you avoid the skull so that you can still throw it, but you whip the. We'll drop you down because I don't want to have you there while I'm dealing with this. He might set off the arrow trap. He did not set off the arrow trap, which is. This will set off the arrow trap though. Okay, let's quickly go to the shop. Let's buy ourselves a bomb box. I might buy the glasses. I might buy the glasses. Non-essential. Certainly. And you may say, but Ken, you're about to get the Udjat Eye in. You're correct. But also, think about the dark levels. You know, have you thought about the dark levels lately? Because I'm thinking about them. Don't rush your ropes. Never rush your ropes. We are doing fine for time, you know. I think it can be easy to panic, but we shouldn't have an issue. 30 seconds is quite a long time, you know. little bit of heart racer there, but that's why you don't want to rush, you know, because that's when you get in trouble. Didn't really mean to curse the cat. That was just a happy coincidence. Poor old Percy. He'll be fine. He'll come back. Stronger than ever. Set this off. I do want to grab whatever's in this. A bomb box. Delicious. Love a bomb box. For some reason, I threw that urn and my brain went, what if that was a tiny ghost urn with a little baby ghost in it? And I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. But it would be an interesting twist. I don't think it would be very fair to suddenly be like, oh yeah, by the way. Oh, hello. Okay, am I going to worry about that for a ruby? A ruby is quite valuable. But also, so is our life. And I'd rather not take 2 damage to some silly thing. Take a throwable with you for this. This guy's going to get stuck. We'll leave him. Whatever's in the urn. Urns are already a gamble before you start... Oh, jeez. Before you start worrying about the ramifications of what's in them. Now, we could take the turkeys up. Certainly feasible. We don't know what's in there. The ghost can split into 4 tiny ones. Can it split into 4? Wow. Okay, interesting. I've not seen that, but that's quite scary. We should be able to make it up here, right? Yang's like, what? This is a delight. It's a turkey tower. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Not happy with that, Yang, to be honest, but hey. I'll take it and listen, buddy. I put a lot of work in for you. Just don't worry about it. You've tried that twice now, and you've kind of gotten lucky that you've not messed yourself up. Just move on. He shouldn't be facing us, which is good. There's something very satisfying about whipping them and they just explode. It's like, wow, I took this guy out. Okay, we can get some ropes here. We'll take Monty. Do I want a rock dog? Do I want more ropes and a rock dog? Why not? Let's go all in. I love a rock dog. Big Harlequin the rock dog. Okay. And now, of course, as was foretold, here again on 1-4. Now, what's below here? Just some spikes. Nothing interesting. What's below here? Nothing interesting also, but no spikes, which is, I guess, like a marked improvement when you consider the options. I always think that's actually like, it's like a weird mechanical touch that is, you know, worth bearing in mind. The fact that when you crouch, you actually use the pet's ability. Okay, it's not what I wanted to do, and now our pet is in here with the rabble. Okay, I got what I wanted, which was everyone coming out of that area. It's not quite how I was hoping it would go down, but we did in fact achieve our goals somehow. I guess you can stay there for now. That's what we like to see. Let's go get this chest first. Although I say that, it would be easier to get the chest if I had my pet with me. Or not my pet, but my mount with me. I love the way that they, I guess the rock dogs don't actually float, but the way that they position themselves is very good. Oh, we can't get the mount through, can we? I will bomb for this. I do want this mount. He's very useful. He's really good because he's useful in both the jungle and in Volcana. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Because in the jungle you can burn through stuff, which is obviously great, and in Volcana, he is immune to fire, which is also very handy. Interesting, you can't push on a mount. I suppose that's always been the case. Sure. Okay. Mount does kind of count as a throwable. If you really need to, you can always use the mount. I'd love to take this hired help to the cleaners. There are bees here, which is always an interesting part of the conundrum. Come on, buddy. Big Jace. Jace, come over here. Jason? He's like, screw you. You think I'm going on that thing? Got another thing coming, buddy. What an absolute dick. What an absolute dick. I guess we probably can't go in the back room with the pet, right? With the mount. Okay, not quite sure why that didn't work, but it didn't work. We have got a lot of health, which can work in our favour. I would love to get the paste here. It's very, very much in a bad position. I don't know what my plan is here. I actually think maybe I leave it. I know we've spent a bomb. No, no, no. Okay, we're not doing that. Not doing any of this. This is all a nightmare. Percy, we're leaving. Well, at least he's not on the spikes, I suppose. He must have already taken damage, I guess. He's alive. Very scary. Okay, we're feeling alright here. Just need to be sensible. We can get the pet. We can go back up. It's a pretty accessible path. Spike shoes. Now we can walk on stuff. Doesn't make that spider a great deal easier. But he is doable. Oh man, we don't have time for this. What was I thinking? Oh man, another rock dog's dead, and now I'm dead. No! Oh, I didn't see it was a dead end. Oh dear, what a bad way to finish. Oh boy. Don't love that. Don't love that. Yeah, absolutely screwed that one up. That was bad. I was trying to be cautious, and then what actually happened? So I dropped something on the caveman, and I tried to fry the caveman, but I think because I'd thrown the turkey at him, he got up quickly, and so he ran out of the way before I toasted him, and that killed old Harlequin, our faithful rock dog. And yeah, it was all a nightmare from there. Alright. Now, we're getting close to doing the daily. I'm going to do a bit of a faster run, a bit of a more aggressive run. Get ourselves, you know, mechanics up. Not get too caught up on the little things, and just see how we go. If we just go for it, you know? Check over here. Nothing happening over here. Okay. Now I'm not rushing, to be clear, because that would be reckless. Oh, come on. Come on. You can't do that. You can't come out of the ceiling and go 2 blocks across. That's just cruel. I was just contemplating if I wanted the ghost pot. Fine. Fine. Tina Flan is Anna's mum. You are correct. This is an interesting one. If the turkey doesn't go off the edge, we'll be fine here. But a little bit dangerous if we had done. Just gonna set that off just for safety reasons. I presume this guy's been hit, but maybe he actually hasn't. He hadn't. Very interesting. Okay. Just pondering very slightly on how I want to go about this. Okay, you guys down there, that's all well and good. We'll grab the other turkey. I do have to use a rope because I didn't do this. I didn't bring the other turkey down first. We'll also grab the ghost pot. Yang's rubbish. He is, but like I feel like with 3 rewards, I feel more inclined to go for it. You know, maybe at some point I'll go back to Yang's still rubbish. But I want to know, and honestly, like a little bit risky there. There you go, we got a crate. If we get a crate out of it, I feel alright. Like at that point, I would probably take it. Generally speaking. I do kind of want to kill him and get all his stuff. If it was easy to kill him, I might consider it. Okay. 3 bombs over 2 health when you're low. Easy choice. I would still... Like, if I had 4 health and you offered me 3 bombs for 2 health, I would take it. If I had... You know... Like, I think that's just life, baby. Don't need to worry about the other stuff. Because health comes back. You know? Bombs are forever. I mean, that's not true at all. You throw the bombs. But I feel like it's easier to get your to get more health back. Whereas you may not see bombs at all for the rest of the run. Wow, that's set off like 3 arrow traps. Okay, nice accessible altar here, which is very nice to see. Okay, thinking about what we got going on here. I haven't seen, as far as I can remember, the door, the magical door. It is down below, and it looks like it's probably inaccessible. So we are going to want to bomb down. Okay. Gambling for a... I feel like maybe there should be a thing on the gamble where it's never like a parachute. Just like every other item I think is fine, but I don't actually hate the parachute. I know a lot of people are very down on the parachute. I don't like necessarily dislike the parachute that much. I just think that there's probably better choices. Gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, well, it's a good thing we got those extra ropes, because we need them. I could try and get that spider over, but I don't honestly think it's worth it. Is this going to block us in? That guy is just going for it. I don't think it should, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, it has not. And in fact, it's opened a path up, hypothetically. We got a rope. We can get back up. This is fine. Okay, beautiful. Oh man, that was too far? Okay, lovely. Easy does it. There we go. Health. We can get a little bit of health here. The turkey's looking more enticing. Nah. It's fine. I still don't regret the decision. There we go. See, look at this health. We're back on 2 health already. No danger. A little sad about that blood going that way, but hey, what's a little blood between friends? Actually, that spider is kind of scary. Like, I feel like that spider could just get in the way of our plans. I presume he'll kill the spider. He did kill the spider. Look at this, 3 health already. Perfect. You know, what are you worrying about turkeys for? That's the thing, is like, there are many ways in Spelunky 2 to get health easily. And, like, way more than in Spelunky 1. And the turkeys are some of them. And I do really like the option to get health from the turkeys. But it's certainly far from the only way that I want to use the turkeys. Beautiful. Love that. Probably should bring the hired help, to be honest, in case we can sacrifice him. I think that's maybe a thing I should think about more often. Now, knowing that they are worth, like, or at least I think they're worth 6 points now. See, look how quickly health comes back. And health may not even matter anyway, because we're in Volcana. And in Volcana, like, health lasts for about 10 seconds. And then you just fall in a lava pit and die. Okay, unnecessary damage there. Hopefully we pick up the turkey that... Yeah, we pick up the turkey we haven't tamed already. Now, I might bomb these turkeys just because I don't know what else to do with them. You cloned the hired help on the level before the ice caves, hoping that one of them would make it. All 4 jumped into the same spike pit. I mean, I guess that's the problem, is that they do run on the same... Presumably, I don't know how random their AI routine is, because they are very frantic, but they run on basically the same AI routine. And so that means that they, you know, hypothetically... should do the same thing, which can be problematic. Okay, well, that turkey escaped, which is a little unfortunate. Okay, probably going to go down this way, I think. Did not want to jump off the turkey there, but yeah, I did want to jump off it there, even though we probably didn't need to. Doesn't hurt to do it. Ooh, hello. Beautiful. Love this. Just absolutely farming these turkeys. Just keeping an eye on the time as well, because we do have to leave the level at some point. Hi, Yang. Don't worry about that explosion. Probably just, you know, the wind. Okay, free key. Was there a free key? I did not see the free key. Kind of very happy that I didn't actually get us set off there. That was a very dangerous situation. That was a real Derek sequence of events waiting to happen. So I feel like we should name the Rube Goldberg machine to the Derek U machine at this point, because of all of the like ridiculous scenarios that I've run into. Would kind of like that. Don't know if I'm... Maybe I should bomb for it. I have a lot of bombs. It is good money. Yeah, but we're not going to the black market. So you know what? If we were... This is the weird thing. Like, if we were on the jungle and we were going to the black market, I would definitely bomb for a ruby. But I feel like it's not actually as useful on Volcana. Cheeky little bomb box. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I have a skeleton key. I see what you mean. I was thinking, you know, I didn't even look up at my items. I just thought, like, you said it, and I was like, maybe didn't I have a skeleton key? And I was like, no, I must not have done, because otherwise it wouldn't have come up. Oh, this is just a dead end as well. Oh, hello. I do not like anything going on here. Let's see what's down below us. This is awful. Okay, we made it out. Turkey. That's why the turkeys are so good. Like, the glide is so... Oh, no. I almost want to go back up and sacrifice him, but with that much stuff in the way, I'm not even taking the risk. Shopkeeper is dead. Hopefully, I don't think we were held accountable for it. We shouldn't have been, really, because we didn't do anything. I'm just going to leave here. I'm going to wait till he gets away from the door, and we're going to leave. Whew, okay. This is meant to just be a quick run, but it's taken on new meaning. But you know, Spelunky, it can end at any time, you know, as we've seen many times before. Gonna be one of those, huh? Couldn't have had the sweet run we had a minute ago, where there was no, you know, where we had the perfect thing. That couldn't have happened on a level where there's no lava going through. I'm almost tempted not to get Vlad's cape. It's so useful. I guess we could hypothetically like bomb down to the area, which is quite a risky play, but certainly is a play you could make. It's just so easy to die here, is the thing. But Vlad's cape is incredible. But we could get a cape on the next area. And this is already a very good run. You know what? Let's see what happens. I'm interested to see. Part of me was like, well, if you just go for Vlad's cape, either this will be a very short run or it will be an incredible run. But it's already a pretty good run. And so to throw that away for nothing seems foolish. I hadn't actually factored in that that might happen. But I suppose it was always a consideration. I don't have a cape because, of course, oh no, our turkey. I don't want my turkey to get toasted. But in my brain I had a cape because, I don't know, we had a cape a minute ago. Oh, well, I didn't have a cape, but I was thinking about getting a cape. And so my brain already was, you know, planning out cape action. Okay, easy does it. It's fine. I could have climbed up with the turkey, but hey, listen. Now you might say, if you spend 1 bomb for 1 health, why would you spend 2 health for 3 bombs? And that's a good question, and the answer is, I don't know. Sometimes it just feels right. And sometimes you have to go with what feels right. Shouldn't be anything up here. Well, there is some gold, though, and I'll take some gold. Now, I don't believe we're on the new patch, so we haven't got new Olmec. Bam! Bam! And honestly, the idea of doing Olmec without a cape is nightmarish, which is why I was going to go get a cape. But we could just do a run. How do I feel about just doing a run? Maybe we just do a run. You know, as much as I like to chase the secrets, I feel like I need to get my confidence back. Was old Olmec not hard enough? Well, I mean, theoretically, it's interesting. It should be easier if you don't have the gear. It'll be harder if you have like shotgun and a cape, but it should be easier if you are running without any gear, right? That's the theory, at least. Not enough chance of random death, yeah. I mean, so yeah, theoretically now you should be a little bit better off in those specific circumstances. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Did actually get a bit of blood of him, which is nice. Okay. Ghost pot is right up the top, so we don't need to worry about the ghost pot. We do need to worry about this kid, though. Okay. Wow, wow, okay. I see how it is. Should be a relatively safe climb back up here. You know, I was worried about that because we almost did that. I almost did that, or several times today I have thrown the ghost pot into like something. Oh, sorry, several times, several times off, I have thrown the thing I want to sacrifice instead of sacrificing it, and I knew it was going to happen at a bad time. In fact, when I put that ghost pot down, I was like, well, if I accidentally threw a thing, that would be bad. How are you better off? Well, his floaty things only have 1 HP now, so you should just be able to whip them. There's a ghost pot right there as well, as if I haven't caused myself enough trouble so far. Right. We don't have a cape, but we do have a turkey. Ghost pot is up the top, so we shouldn't get ourselves in trouble. Just gotta make sure we don't go into any, like, one-hit kills. Okay, speaking of one-hit kills, I'm just gonna set this off. Not mean to do that. Sorry, turkey. Just getting out of the dark level. You know, I'm just looking to do it. Just looking to get a nice run, get a bit of our confidence back, and oh, hello. Not having that one, buddy. Okay, this is a... Oh, hello. Okay, we've lost our turkey, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Like, I was trying to glide down and did not do it correctly. That much is apparent. Okay. Okay. I don't like you being up there. I really don't. Okay, good. Whew, that was very scary. So yeah, it probably will be a harder fight, new Olmec. Bad damage. But it should be easier to do. It should be less equipment dependent, whereas I feel like at the moment it's kind of like Olmec is like, do you have either sticky bombs or a shotgun and a flotation device? And if you don't have those, it's real hard to do Olmec. I'm just not catching these things. I'm not holding up at the right time, which is, you know, bad form. This is safe to go down. There is a turkey down the bottom, though. That might be a safer turkey, but we'll take this one down and see how he does. I'm going to say he's not going to do well. Let's just take this turkey. This turkey is much safer. That was a roundabout mistake. Okay, we solved it. I tried to do things too quickly there. It's the same fight as it was without equipment. Well, it's not, because if you did it without equipment before, you had to whip his his floaters had more health. So, like, you had to hit his, like, little jetpack things more times to deal with him. Whereas now, it should be a lot easier, in theory. I mean, I haven't tried it. I don't even know how this is actually going to pan out. But the theory should be that it's going to be easier to manage him than it was previously. I hear a cat. I don't see a cat. We don't have spike shoes. We do have the shotgun, so it wouldn't... Oh, we can't take the... Without the turkey, I don't really want to go in the... the ice caves. Oh, this is just the inside, or the back side of the ice caves. Okay, just going to work out where we're going down. There is a door there. I don't know what that door is, but I'm very intrigued. I don't know how you would get in there, though. Can you use a mech to get in the raised door? I feel like I've been near one of those doors in a mech before and not been able to do that, but I could be mistaken, to be honest. Would not be the first time. No sticky bombs is, like... I did see that happening. That's a slight problem. Not necessarily a world-shattering problem, but definitely a slight problem. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Now we take the turkey up. Because we're going to have to go over now, in case that wasn't obvious. Which is fine. It's okay to go around. There's a lot of stuff that just explodes in Neo Babylon. And I don't love it. Oh my goodness. This place is just, I've said it before, it's a nightmare. This place is awful. Look at all this stuff. Okay, that's made our life significantly easier. Remember, you can't shoot the Olmites. Okay. You can shoot these Olmites, but you can't shoot the regular Olmites. Sorry, the armored Olmites. Yeah, I'd be interested to know if you could use a mech to get on that raised door. I did actually see one bit of Ice Caves tech, which was very interesting, which is... you can actually... there is actually a way that people seem to have found to, like, routinely circumnavigate needing, like, a flotation method to get down through the ice caves. Like, there is a consistent way that you can jump down safely. At least seemingly so. Which is kind of cool. Okay, this shock trap is trouble. Not too much trouble. That guy is real trouble. And see, he reflects. So the top reflects things back up. Also, it's interesting that they shoot the Olmites. Actually, he's kind of helped us out there. Okay, not quite sure. Oh, he must have reflected the shot back up. Just gonna leave before anyone sees us. It's not a spoiler if you haven't thought of it by now. I don't know that you would think about it. If you're asking about the thing the ice caves trick, then I don't know that I would consider it. So I don't think it's something you would find out unless you were doing like some wild experimentation. That guy just got absolutely zapped. I'm going to try and go over the top here, I think. Okay, well, the turkey took a hit for us there. I really... okay, there's me about to say, I really would like to not lose the turkey. Just because it makes getting down a little bit easier. But I suppose we are quite near the bottom at this point. In fact, that is the exit. Okay. Easy does it. We don't have a lot of equipment, but we do have a shotgun, and I'd like to not lose my shotgun. Trying to get through that gate. I guess I could just... What is that? Oh, that's just another one of those traps. Come on, come on, come on! Huh, we're out. Well, I didn't want to say, I wanted to check that was the thing you were asking about. So, underneath the caves to the, oh, hello. Underneath the caves to the Yeti, sorry, where the door is, where the entrance to the Yeti caves is, there is a... this is going to be interesting. There's a space where you can like always... come on. Underneath the... Let me finish my thought here. Underneath the Yeti caves, there's always a space where you can... Okay, can we just keep shooting her? She doesn't seem to mind. Sorry, I'll get to that thought in a second. We did it! Oh, that was textbook. No enemy spawns. That's much easier with a shotgun. So underneath the entrance to the ice caves, right? There is... like the thing with the door on, there's always a... thank you very much. I feel good about that. Nice to get another win in. Big guy Spelunky getting it done. Underneath the entrance to the ice caves, there's always a single block. So you know how the entrance to the Yeti caves is in... it's always in like a little enclosure, right? Excalibur does her in a couple of hits. Man, first time we got there, we had Excalibur, and I hit her once and then dropped it. At least I think I hit her and I dropped it. So yeah, you know how the entrance to the ice caves, to the Yeti caves, is always in like a little enclosure? Underneath that enclosure is a single block that's not attached to anything. And if you hang off the side of that block on the side that the entrance to the ice caves is, you can drop straight down and there will always be a ledge that you can catch right down the bottom. So you want to hang off on the side, like the entrance to the Yeti cave will be open on one side of the enclosure it's in. And if you hang off that side of the block, underneath it, you can just drop straight down and you'll always catch a ledge. And there's no fall damage if you catch a ledge. Okay, we did it. Beautiful. I was hoping, I was thinking before the start of this run, maybe I should just do a daily and have a short stream, because I do want to cook, and I still have to cook, and it's going to take me a little while, but that's fine. Not worried about that. I can have some nuts to keep me going. And our fastest run, easily our fastest run as well, which is good. Not a particularly high score, but I'll take it. Dear Journal, I was law-abiding. I took my first damage in level 1-1 to a cave mole. Was this the run where we had 1 health? It was, wasn't it? This was the run where I had 1 health because I got absolutely blasted at the start. Despite all odds, I defeated Tiamat and escaped to the surface. That's all for now. Guy Spelunky. Beautiful. Yeah, I wasn't going to do this run. My thought was like maybe I should just do like a quick daily challenge and just end the stream a little earlier. And instead I accidentally hit play again and I went with it and we won, which is fantastic. Just a normal win, no secrets, but that's fine. That's only our 3rd win, so happy with that. Happy to get one on the board for Big Guy, which means we'll probably change character next time. But for now, of course, it is time. Just checking the date. Daily challenge for the 4th of November, 2020. Remember the 4th of November. See, now I can't say that tomorrow, but I guess it's not a goof if I say it tomorrow. Okay, and again, coming into this off like a really good run. Surprisingly good run. My 3rd normal victory. On a run that was never supposed to happen. So, you know, make of that what you will. Sometimes it's the ones where you just care a little less. You know, that whole run I was like, I should just get this done so that I can do the daily. And actually it worked out. It turns out when you're not as worried about things, it just works out. And also when you get the Kapala and you can mitigate any silly damage. I really want to throw something at him just so he gets up quickly. Just do a few push-ups. Make sure we're ready for the daily. 1-1's fairly short normally, so you don't have to rush quite as much as you might otherwise be looking to do. This is a bad series of these like little chambers. I do like this chamber. I feel like it maybe shows up slightly too often. I don't know if there's any weighting on like blocks or rooms, I think is how Derek you describes them. I would say that that particular thing, like given how similar it is every time, it does show up a little too often. Not the end of the world, but certainly something to consider. If I drop down there, I can't get back up. There is a lot of good stuff down there. Double hit is very good, and that makes me feel alright about going down, although I would have liked to have not taken that damage. We might actually be able to get out the other way, but I wouldn't bank on it. Let's just, you know what, let's not worry about it. Let's just go around this way. I think rope, because we may want to use a bomb for this chest over here, possibly. Although it's a little awkward, I don't know if I'm going to go and play out of my way for it or not. Okay, that one could be worth it. It's always difficult to see, right? It's 2,500 gold. Just wanted to deal with them, to be honest. Okay, perfect. Now, do I want to try and blow this up? 1 taco, 2 taco, 3 taco, bang. That went surprisingly well. We did take a silly bit of damage, but good 1-1. Good shot early on. That's annoying because that's the one I'd like to bomb from above, but it's a little bit scary to bomb this close to a shop. Weird shop. Very fun shop, actually. Could be a fun daily to watch. People who are feeling bold. Bit of teleporting. I do like to do a bit of teleporting, but maybe not on the daily challenge. I'm going to move this ghost pot out of the way, just because I'm a little scared that something might happen to it. 1 taco, 2 taco, 3 taco, bang. I don't even know the way I'm not really counting that. I think the way you're supposed to count that. I say supposed like that's the only way you can do it. That's just the way that I think it was Michael A. Fox that I got that taco system from. But it's worked for me so far. Monty's probably going to get hit by something doing that. Didn't actually want to drop that down that far. Just punch that so that it's done. I'm going to drop down with this because I don't want to drop it on our pet's head unnecessarily, because the pet may still be alive. The pet is still alive. We'll wait for the spider to come over. And it's not a spider, it's a snake. I've actually done that like a surprising number of times. Watching back some of my Spelunky stuff, there's been several times where I've referred to a snake as a spider, and I don't know why. I know what animals are. Promise. I do want to go over there, but it's quite scary. Okay. Still got a minute left, which is plenty of time. We're pretty near the exit at this point. We got our Uja Eye, we got our idol. I would love a throwable, but I don't know that there's an accessible one. I guess we could climb back up and grab something. There we go. Always be carrying. First rule of Spelunky 2. First rule of Spelunky in general, to be honest. Okay. Cheeky emerald. Check what's in here. We'll kill it just as a matter of precaution more than anything. This is one of those interesting ones where, like, it's not that difficult to set it off, but it's very scary. There we go. Okay. I'm glad we did it, because I do like it, getting an emerald. Man, arrow priority is a nightmare. Okay, well, you're going down there. I was kind of hoping to bring you down safely, but... okay, we're going to have to sacrifice one of these turkeys here. Well, not sacrifice, but probably sacrifice. Okay. So we're not giving the turkeys to Yang. That much is clear. Not a problem. Actually, we could, because there's a bonus turkey. Oh, Yang. Yang is so much closer than I'd actually anticipated that he was. We're very lucky there. It would have been very funny if he hadn't noticed and then the turkey had slowly slid down into his vision range. Can you... Oh, man. This is actually a slight issue now. There we go. I was kind of hoping we could get him... There we go. Perfect. I was kind of hoping I could get... I don't remember what I was doing there. Oh, the bat. I was hoping I could get the bat to come down on the left side of this, because then he would have triggered the arrow trap for us, which would have been a nice cheeky bonus. I'm pretty sure that has gone off. But I will just check. I think it has. Do I want to go over here? There is some stuff. Not unfeasible. Moles are a problem, of course. We'll take the turkey with us, though. Turkey protects us from damage. Really, I just want to get any bits and bobs that are in here. There's quite a bit of gold. We could give the turkeys to Yang. You know? The only thing is, if we do that, we can't get out. I don't like this. And now I'm like deliberating, and like I don't have time to deliberate. Taking more damage. Yang, this had better be incredibly worth it, my dude, because we're running real tight on time here. I'm going to say, I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it. We're still alright. But we could have had so much more if I hadn't gone out of my way for Yang. Now, last run, I went out of my way for Yang, and it worked out really well in my favour. So, again, not completely writing Yang off. I don't like this setup at all. I don't ever feel comfortable running under a bat and then running back. And I didn't feel comfortable running forward to just, like, whip through. Okay, we're safe to drop down here. Bat here. Bat. Nailed him. Let's pop this guy over here, where he's not going to cause any trouble. Nice 2 damage potential here. It is the 4th, so ideally we want to go to the jungle. Again, it doesn't matter too much, but you know, given the choice. That was not to be mean to that caveman. I just wanted something to do with the time, and maybe there's a gem in there. Always nice to get a gem if you can. Ghost pot, something to be wary of. Cheeky spider. Okay. That's very scary. Doing that is very scary on a ladder. It's so easy to like misjudge it, and again, it comes back to someone in Crate and Crowbar, and I forget who it was, suggested, what if there was a button you could push, and while you were holding it, you didn't move up or down ladders. That would be really nice in that specific circumstance. That was very scary. I don't like dark levels. So dark levels fixed to the seed on a daily. I presume that they are. But also, I don't know if Spelunky 2 has that thing where, I think in Spelunky 1, if you finished level under 30 seconds, you didn't get a dark level. And I wonder if that's true. Hi, Bag Nice, how you doing? How good is this compared to the first one? I really like this. If you like the first one, then I think you should play this. Give it a shot. You know, it really depends. Oh, that was bad. It depends what you liked about the first one, I guess. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. If you like the first one, you'll like this. It is kind of more of the same. Think you'll pick it up? Yeah, that's good to hear. I love the first game. I was never great at the first game. I did beat it once or twice, but I was never that good at it. I feel like I'm better at Spelunky 2. I actually think Spelunky 2 is a bit harder than the first one. At least to do all the secret stuff, it gets quite challenging. But I really like what they've done as a sequel. It does feel like a sequel. I wouldn't say you have to have played the first one to play this. But it does kind of feel thematically like a sequel. And these mosquitoes are going to be the death of me. We're going to have to buy some health here, I think, because it is the daily. But yeah, I think the things they've added, the areas they've added, all in all, it's just a really nice improvement over the first game. Okay, let me grab that turkey. Should be another one. There it is. And we've actually ignited our torch, which is good. Because now we can cook the other turkeys. Perfect. But yeah, I think it's a pretty easy sell to anyone who liked the first one. Obviously, it's a harder sell if you haven't played the first one. I would say someone who hasn't played the first one could just play the first one. And see what they think. Only because the first one is cheaper. And then be like, okay, I do like this or I don't like this. And then based on that, decide if they want to play Spelunky 2. I think that would be a reasonable way to go. But if you already played the first one and you think you enjoyed it, then I can't think of many reasons why you wouldn't want to play the second one. I guess it may be, so one thing I would say is, like, it depends why you've stopped playing the first one. But presumably it would just be that you kind of felt like you'd hit your limit on how well you could do, or you got bored of playing it because you'd done everything a bunch of times. And I think in either circumstance, it's still interesting to go into Spelunky 2. Okay. It's so scary to deal with these guys because the skull comes back so quickly. I don't immediately see where the I think it's down. I think it's down on the corner of the thing below us. I think it's right here. It is indeed right here. Are they shamans? They are, yes. So they have a sort of longer range. They have a sort of caveman length attack. Like, if you're about sort of 6 or so blocks away from them, they'll do an attack that like puts a curse on you, and after a couple of seconds, if you haven't attacked them, you'll take damage. So it's like a delayed attack. But the skull floating around them, if that hits you, then you become cursed and you only have 1 HP. And that's a real bad thing to deal with. So they're actually very, very dangerous if you try and get up close to them. I will say also, the thing you're seeing is obviously if you played a lot of Spelunky 1, you'll recognise basically what's going on in here. I will say there's a lot of Spelunky 2 that is not like the first game. So instead of going to the jungle in World 2, you can also go to a different world. Which I won't spoil out the gate, but there are other places you can go, other things you can see. So it is not just the same thing again. It definitely does feel uniquely its own thing. Could buy the shotgun. I do like a shotgun. It is the daily challenge. How much is the shotgun? They were making, so they've made stuff cheaper, but this patch is not out on console yet. So I'm very sad we can't get pace. 21 grand. I don't think I'm feasibly going to get 21 grand at this point. But I will buy spike shoes, because spike shoes are very good. And I tell you what, we'll buy the spectacles to help protect us against any dark levels. So yeah, there's tons of new stuff. Once you get... there's a lot of similar stuff, but also a lot of very different stuff. And like even the similar stuff is handled in a new way. So, you know, it feels fresh. And it looks so much better. It's interesting to go back to Spelunky 1. I think it also plays a little bit better than Spelunky 1. You know, it can be a little difficult to tell that. But I do think it plays a little bit better. Having gone back to Spelunky 1, it definitely feels a little better than that game did. Okay, this is just the... But I want to go in here, because I want to rescue Parsnip. But I don't want to deal... Okay, well that did the job, which is just getting the shaman killed. We actually have the ropes. We could go down and get that gem. So this is one of the new things. There are these 3 sisters in the forest, and if you rescue them, or in the jungle, if you rescue them, you can get some special rewards later. Okay. He actually kind of clued us in a little bit there. I'd love to go in there. I love this place, but unless I can kill this shaman. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh, we haven't got the money for it. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I killed the shaman, because I'm not very good at that, and it's good to practice. Okay. Easy does it. So those, I believe those traps are new, the sort of bear traps you see down just below me. Those are instant kills. They're very, very dangerous. Bombs for health is not the worst idea. Can I set this off? I mean, I can, but can I? There we go. I think worthwhile there, because we only have 5 health. But I hope you're doing well. Lovely, lovely to have you come by. And yeah, this is our daily challenge, so much like Spelunky 1. One shot at this, and then you're done. But we are actually just coming off my 3rd ever win of the regular game, so a bit of confidence, but also a bit of leftover tension from that run. But feeling good about where we're at. Oh man, I'd like to kill that leprechaun just to buy us a bit of extra time. They have so much health. There we go. There we go. Oh, and there's even a... I would kind of like to do... It's a little awkward. You must have... Yeah, you did just miss that, unfortunately. This is... If I could blow up that spike, I would feel much better about things. I guess that kind of works. So we can stand on this these thorny blocks because we're wearing spike shoes. There was I think there was a similar mechanic in old Spelunky, like for a slightly different type of block. There were definitely things you could sometimes stand on if you were wearing spike shoes in Spelunky 1. But yeah, it was a very exciting run. I mean, obviously you would have seen the end of the game, so, you know, maybe not something you would have wanted to see having not played it, but So now we're going into something new. So instead of going into a third world like you do in Spelunky 1, this is actually a boss level. And it's a familiar boss level if you played a lot of Spelunky. But it has some new tricks to it. Which we probably won't go too into just because of the way... because this is a daily run. So you see we rescued some of these sisters. And they brought us some bombs, which is very nice. So I'm probably not going to go into the details on this, because there are additional phases to fighting Olmec now, who was a boss in the first game. And if you do those, you can get some additional gear. But we're not going to worry about it for now, because I don't have good gear to deal with him. And given that it's the daily challenge, I would rather, you know, just do some action. So here you go. See, World 4, a little bit different than the World 4 or the World 3 of the previous Spelunky. This is the Tide Pool. And what's Madam Tusk got for us today? A cape? Well, you know, in many circumstances, I would love a cape. We have actually got this, but I'm pretty sure we won't get anything in here. No. Not to worry. Spikes, of course. Dangerous as ever. I don't seem to have the problem. A lot of people I know have said they have problems seeing those pink spikes. They look like too much of the background. I've not had that issue, thankfully. But I can understand, like, why when I first saw them, I was like, I'm pretty sure those are going to kill me. Okay, perfect. Another leprechaun. This is great. This gives us a bit of extra time in the level. It stops the ghost coming as quickly as they ordinarily would, which is great. Okay, feeling good about that. Probably also a, yeah, that's what I was worried about. What was in the... Did it get blown over there somewhere? Or did we just not... Did we just detonate it? Maybe there was... I don't know. I don't even know what was in there. Okay, well, not to worry. Secret crab. Yeah, the hermit crabs are very dangerous. Because they'll pop out of chests and crates. And there is still a chest or a crate. Oh, I think what happened is... my bomb hit the crate and opened the crate. And there must have been something inside the crate that my bomb then blew up. And I didn't see what it was, which is a shame. I'm very sad that I don't have sticky bombs. Sticky bombs are very nice to have, much like in the first game. Okay. Ugh. Those traps, just as deadly as ever. There's definitely a lot of stuff that you'll be familiar with if you played the first game, but there's also, like I say, a lot of new hazards. Things that kind of present similarly but work differently. We don't have enough money to do this challenge, unfortunately, and I don't think we'd be able to do it anyway. There is TNT down there, which is very scary, and it's there's not normally random TNT, so it's probably a crab. There we go. A little cautious about that happening, but hey. I really hope this turkey doesn't run off the edge, but it will. Okay, well, you're lost for now, turkey. I don't know what happened to my boomerang, and I'm very sad about it. It might have gotten detonated. I don't want my turkey to go in the sea. I could get... Oh, no, actually, we can't, because we didn't buy the hedge yet. Because I'm not going down the secret... Oh, there's my boomerang. But it's... I need to aggro this guy. There we go. There we go. Now, I would love to get one of these turkeys. I guess hypothetically I could, like, if I could get him down here, I can tame the turkey and he shouldn't be able to get out. Perfect. Perfect. Now, we will probably have to use a rope to get back up to the... There is stuff you can do down in the water, much like in the water in the jungle in Spelunky 2. Spelunky 1, sorry. But, I do not like these fish. They are a pain. You know what? Let's not worry too much about the turkey. It is 1 health. But let's focus on our objective. So you see down there's a sword. To get that, we need to have done some other secret stuff. Man, I don't like you. Come on. There we go. Easy does it. Okay, we're out. We're fine. Ooh, there's a lot of rubies here. I'll bomb for some rubies. Sure. Don't necessarily know that we need them, but you never know when a shop will show up. Almost got a rock punched onto our head there, which would have been troublesome. You know, this isn't a run where we have a ton of HP, so it's definitely a run that could get done in by some unfortunate bleed damage. Just want to drop this on his head. There we go. Okay. Somehow hit my turkey with a boomerang there. Not quite sure how that happened, but such is the way of Spelunky. Are you going to jump down? No, you're not. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about you too much then. Just gonna head on my merry way. The skeletons, honestly, still one of the most nightmarish parts. Just the way they just get up out of nowhere and cause you untold woe. Now we can glide onto spikes. I almost jumped back into them there, jumping off that skeleton. Is it worth getting that? Not convinced, honestly. Alright, yeah, we can jump on those guys' heads because I have spike shoes. That's an important little piece to the puzzle. No! Ah, oh, damn it. That was a bad jump there. Ah, that was a good run, unfortunately. But such is the way of Spelunky. And we made it to 4-3, which is a pretty good daily run. You know, hopefully showed off a little bit of some of the secrets without showing off everything. You see here, it gets pretty deep if you get into the secret stuff. There are some pretty wild endgame things. That's the furthest anyone's gotten today, so I feel pretty good about that. I mean, I do have a couple of other friends who play. Most of my friends who play are on PC, so it does make the things a little bit different. But we'll take a look at our player profile, because I did get my 3rd win today, which has brought us above 1% win ratio. Hooray! Gonna keep pushing that upwards and keep searching for secrets. But thank you very much for coming by. Lovely to see you here. That's going to wrap things for now. I'm going to go and cook some lentil and vegetable soup and enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, stay safe, hydrate, eat well, sleep well, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. Cheers!